Good evening, I'm Waled LY, and you're watching Pew News. Actually, The Project. No, Pew News. Well, no, I don't have those editing. I don't have that. I can't actually do that. I use iMovie, yes, I don't have those capabilities. But, Pew News segment, Waled LY is here with you, and big news today for Pew News. PEWDIEPIE, it's official, it's done. The race to 100 mil has concluded, and T-Series has indeed won. It looked pretty inevitable. I'll be fair, it looked like it was nailed on to happen, and well, it did. Yeah, I didn't see how Pewds could really overcome a 3.5 million deficit at this point. I did have this weird hunch that a bunch of 9-year-olds actually subscribe to T-Series, like in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands, just to unsubscribe when they got to like 99.5 million or something. And then they would just drop down by like 500,000 and everyone would be like, there's a chance, and then Pewds would maybe gain a couple of more million. But I know Pewds ended the subscribe to PEWDIEPIE meme. But, you know, it was fun while it lasted, and now that it's over and this is now done, I think that we can all move on. I think everyone can be like, yep, we tried, we did our best. But ultimately, we failed. We failed at what we wanted to do. We wanted to get Pewds to be the first person to 100 mil. And now T-Series will have that. As I've said before, Pewds will get there in the next couple of months, I would assume. And it will still have the same impact as it would have done if he was the first person. Because, well, he's the first individual creator to do it. T-Series is a conglomerate. It's like, as I've said, it's like Jimmy Fallon doing it. It's like if James Corden did it. It doesn't really count. They have, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars behind them as a show and as an entity. I just feel like YouTube is sort of swaying away from what the core of it is. And I think Pewds is sort of he's a flag bearer for that type of stuff. Whether people like to admit it or not, and whether people like him or not, he's there holding a pitchfork up saying support individual creators. So yeah, that's it's a cool thing to see. I think that it's surprising how much I've come to like PEWDIEPIE over the last couple of years. There's so much noise downstairs, sorry about that. I used to really hate the guy about 4 or 5 years ago, even when he first started getting popular, because I just didn't understand why it was so funny. He'd just be screaming at video games and just with barrel rolls and all this other stuff. He'd just be going crazy. I don't understand why this is so funny. I'm missing something here. And it was really when he had this whole scenario with mainstream media, let's just put it as it is. And it made me watch his stuff and be like, he's just doing what he wants. And I think he really changed his content. He changed the way he was on screen. And I think it's much more of him as opposed to him trying to be someone else. And you feel that. You feel the visceral realness of it a lot more than it was before. And I think he's been able to connect with so many more people by doing this shift in the way he makes content than what he was before. Just actually yesterday, I got commented 3 times. I wore my 0 deaths hoodie. Let me just get it. You know, I love it. I think it's bloody incredible. I think that everyone should probably try and get one. I mean, don't think you can now. It was only $40, so if you have a spare $50, then get this for 40 and keep the 10 change. But I was wearing this yesterday for the first time out, and honestly, I got recognized by 2 different people. One person was just like, wow, pink looks really good on you. I was like, wow, what? Hello? I guess pink looks really good on me. I'm glad I got the pink instead of the white, because it was pink and white, and I was like, I'll get the pink. Never had a pink hoodie. Don't really wear a lot of pink. But, man, I mean, you know, what can I say? But then 2 other people were like, oh, 0 deaths. That's PEWDIEPIE merch. You get to know someone in an instant, you know? You really, really do. And it just starts up another conversation. It's a really, really cool thing to see, being like, wow, that is a lot of noise downstairs. Holy shit. I want to go and do what they're doing now. But Waled LY, you know, he's reporting on the ground for Pew News, live reporting. Yeah, I think that Pew's does a great job at what he is, and I think maybe just pay Brad 1 and Brad 2 just a bit more money. Just had to slip that in there. But yeah, I think that regardless of whether he came first or second in this particular 100 million subscriber race, I think it really brought the community together as a whole. And I don't think the YouTube community has itself actually been stronger right now than it has been in years. You can see it online, the way people are with each other. It's much less insidious and from the outside looking in, it doesn't look as evil and twisted. Apart from, you know, mainstream and other things coming onto the platform, I think that the actual people creating content themselves are in a much happier place than they were before with each other and the content they produce. But that's just my opinion as Waled Al-Y. I don't know if I've said the same name or if I've changed it multiple times, but I definitely said that Al-Y correct. And yeah, anyway guys, I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been great. I messed that up. I really did. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then Waleed Ali, I'll give his real name this time, will come after you. You don't want that. He will PC you to death. Yes, he will indeed. You don't want that, you really don't, so just subscribe anyway to avoid that. And I have been NarendraTheComic, Waled Al-Y. You've been great, and I'll see you next time. Skadoosh.